Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Aquarius's spiritual path reading for October 2022 for what is on Aquarius's spiritual path in October. Now, I have to remind everybody that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. Also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. And I want to send a big sense of gratitude and thank you to all those who have liked, shared, and subscribed. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. And if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. I also would like to remind everybody that you can check out the mid-month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the full moon and new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's spiritual path for October 2022. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And I don't talk very much during my day-to-day life, so while there's moments of silence while I may be shuffling, do pay attention to anything you see in your mind's eye. You may hear something, or you might hear a song lyrics. You might smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up. Do pay attention to this, because this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the person, I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much here and a part of this reading. And in a lot of ways, the real reading happens in these moments of silence here. This deeper reading. All right. I'm not sure why, but I got 4 cards. I just kept flipping, I guess. It's meant to be. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Page of Wands here. So it does appear in October that you are working in a team to a certain extent. You are working together to implement whatever knowledge you have up until this point here. And it does appear to be of a spiritual nature, as there are 2 Eucharists on the architecture of this cathedral back here. But this also speaks of this collaborative learning, where you are learning with one another. And this is where your specific skill set is going to bring something really unique to whatever this team is. And everyone's will, but this reading is for you. And we have the Page of Pentacles here. So there is a new path beginning here for you. And it is one of abundance. And this is kind of something that you have manifested here. And we have the King of Swords. So your mental faculties are really sharp at this moment. And you're having a lot of mental clarity. And your mind is very powerful at this time, in manifestation, but also in discerning truth. You're coming really strong with this truth energy here. And then we have the 2 of Swords. So there is a choice that must be made. And it does appear that you are weighing the options on something. And a lot of times I see this as the energy of indecision here. This person cannot see which way to turn. So you are moving forward. You are on this journey. You're cutting through the BS with truth here. So you're coming in strong, but there is something that you are on the fence about here. And we'll find out a little bit more about that as we go. And then we have at the bottom, so all of this is writing on this Page of Wands energy. So again, you are on this new path, stepping forward. You're finding a lot of freedom in this team and stepping forward in this way. You're finding a lot of mental freedom also. And this is opening you up to endless potentials. You have endless potential to do almost anything you want moving forward, it feels like. But again, there is this choice. We will get a little bit more as we go through the reading on that choice. But please give us 3 cards, and this is the Yogic Path deck. Please give us 3 cards for our Aquarius for what is on their spiritual path in October 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Svadhisthana. And that is the second chakra. Ooh, all right. Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Gotta love Hanuman. All right. One more. Thank you. And Pitta. All right. So this is Svadhisthana. Like I said, it's the second chakra. And this is also associated with the sacral area. So this has a lot to do with sexuality, being able to go with the flow in a sense. Has a lot to do with movement here. As you see, this person is engaged in this dance here. And then we have Hanuman. So Hanuman is the god of wisdom and strength, courage. Is also an avatar of Shiva, but Hanuman has this powerful, open-hearted energy here. So we have the sacral and the heart coming in quite powerfully here, and we have the moon and the sun orbiting, and Hanuman has the sun in his heart here. And then we have Pitta. So this is this fiery, powerful energy. This is a very strong-willed energy here. So it does appear, and this kind of feels like this King of Swords, that you are coming in very strong in your will and in your mental persuasion, if you will, but also with the heart space here, which is interesting. In this decision here, this individual has their heart crossed with their hands here under the moon. So this decision, and I hate to go to a love reading, but in this decision, it has something very much to do with the heart. And potentially very much something to do with this sexual energy. All right. So let's get 3 cards. 3 cards, 3 messages. This is the wisdom of the Buddha deck, as I call it. 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Aquarius's spiritual path in October 2022. We have the fierce Prabhu wielding blue Dakini. Two more, please. Thank you. Vajravari's Creation Fusion Mandala. One more, please. Thank you. All right. And Chakra Samvara. All right. So the fierce Prabhu wielding blue Dakini, conduit from the sky to earth. Be fierce and vanquish whatever is holding you back. So with this willpower, this decision seems to be what is holding you back. You are weighing the options on something because it seems like you are all set to go. You have endless potential. You found a lot of freedom here, but there is this decision of the heart and of a sexual nature that you must be fierce and vanquish what is ever holding you back here. And then we have Vajravari's Creation Fusion Mandala. Excuse me, it's a little clunky. Bliss swirls of delight. Focus on beauty, manifest harmony. So you are manifesting something, and this feels where there's this indecision because you really want to manifest in the most beautiful and harmonious way that you can here. Then we have Chakra Samvara. So in this depiction of this deity, there is a masculine and a feminine engaged in this tantric practice here. And this is saying union of wisdom and compassion. Lovemaking can bring wisdom and compassion or mire us in lust. So this looks very much like this is turning out to be a romantic reading, but this is saying with this energy and this decision that you're making. So you are, there is love on the table, but you have a decision to make concerning whether or not you step into it or not. And this is the Spirit reminding you, lovemaking can bring wisdom and compassion. Or mire us in lust. So when it's saying mire us in lust, this is talking about this attachment, this heavy yearning for this love making. All right, let's continue on. Please give us 3 cards. This is the Gita deck. 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's spiritual path in October 2022. Conscious entity. 2 more, please. Thank you. God's reciprocation. One more, please. And leadership. So, conscious entity. I'm going to go ahead and read the back of this. Those whose minds are enchanted by sense enjoyment and material opulence never find the resolute determination to practice spiritual life. Sorry for the clunkiness there. So this is kind of speaking to this being mired in lust. There's nothing wrong with lovemaking or lust itself, but it's the yearning and attachment to that becomes the mire. And those whose minds are in this mire have a hard time finding the resolute determination to practice the spiritual life here. And this is the spiritual path reading we're doing here. So it does appear this is where this choice comes, because it does appear that you are dedicated to your path, but you do have a choice. There is someone in your midst that you are very attracted to. There is a yearning for this person, and this is where the issue is kind of arising. And the Spirit is asking you to, yes, be attracted to them, engage with them. But if you can, put this yearning to rest. This is God's reciprocation. It says, I reciprocate with all beings in accordance with the way that they engage with me. Everyone follows my path in all respects. So this is speaking to this God is, or the divine, the Spirit, however you word it, whatever your path is always reciprocating. But this is indicating that it's reciprocating in accordance with the way that you engage with the Spirit and with the divine. So everything in our reality is bubbling up from the divine. Everything is of, essentially, at the root of it, a divine nature, believe it or not. So even this lovemaking or this lust can be and is bubbling up from the divine. This is a divine act. And to eliminate this mire of the lust, just recognize that this is a divine act that you are taking, that you are engaged in here. And then leadership. And here we have Shiva, and he's surrounded by the gods, the men, the demons. Shiva's down with everybody. It says, whatever a great man or woman does, common men or women follow. And whatever standards he or she sets by exemplary acts, all of the world pursues. So in a lot of ways, you are kind of seen as a leader in whatever you're doing here. In this team, you kind of are playing a team role, and in a way, you're a trendsetter here. You're kind of blazing a trail here, and other people are taking note. So, and this might be where there's an indecision. Whatever you decide to do here, do know that other people will follow suit. So this is the Gods and Goddesses deck. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius' spiritual path for October 2022. We have Sita Devi, Queen of Chastity. Yamuna Devi, the Goddess of Purification. One more, please. Okay. We have Surya, the Sun God. And we have Mohani Murti, the Divine Enchantress. Okay. So, Sita Devi. Sita is the divine true love of Rama. And here we have Hanuman back here. We also have Hanuman back here. Fidelity in love. So we're getting another love message here. Devotion to truth. So you are, and this is where this indecision comes, is because you are devoted to truth. And there's a part of your thinking or your mind that feels like if you engage with this, it is stepping out of your truth. But do know that our relationship and love and romance and even sexuality, a lot of that is conditioned by our society and may not actually hold a lot of truth to that, to the thoughts of that. And so by staying devoted to truth, you would come to the truth of what I just said there. And that a lot of the hesitation comes from culturally imposed restraints here. And this is another blessing is tolerance. And the other blessing is power to improve upon oneself. So you are you're on this path because you are actively working to improve upon yourself. Then we have Yamuna Devi, the goddess of purification here. She is riding a fish down the river. And so her blessings are self-purification. So you have been, of course, on this path, purifying yourself, purifying your heart. But do know that to see this love-making act as a divine act, this is also purifying this energy in your experience of it. It says, joy of divine playfulness. So it's exactly what I was just talking about, finding the joy of the divine playfulness of this act. Absorption in spiritual truth again. Attachment to God's personal form. So this is this attachment to God's personal form. This is not talking about like God's form, God's body, or anything like that. This is talking about personal, you. Attachment to God's personal form. Seeing that the same spark of the divine is within you, within your form, and also within this other person's form. Finding attachment to God's personal form in that way. And again, this is going to help you purify this energy within your mind. And then we have Surya, the sun god. We also have Surya, the sun god, up here on this leadership here. But Surya is coming in fast on the chariot here. And his mantra is Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sar Swachur Vinashanam. And this roughly translates to those who keep the sun in their heart, all evil vanishes from their presence. And here we have Hanuman with the sun in his heart here. So really remembering that the divine is not only in your innermost heart, the divine is your innermost heart. You can't separate you from this divine spark. There's no space there. You can't separate it. So the blessings are honor, status, fame. So this leadership position, reunion with one's beloved. So I'm getting a kind of a past life kind of vibe off of this one's beloved. This past life reunion here. Someone you have known in this way before. Freedom from disease and ailments. So you are going to be feeling good in October here. And general vitality. So feeling life flowing through you. You're also going to have respect and power here. This leadership role coming in strong with this truth, with this strong willpower. And then we have Mohani Murti, the divine enchantress. And here, this is the divine enchantress. And all the gods, the men and the demons, are all coming up for a taste of this nectar. This seductive nectar here. And the blessings are taste of the nectar of immortality. So this is why people engage in this style of tantric activity, is for the taste of the nectar of immortality. To see that, oh, I'm not the body. I'm actually this immortal flame that's one with this other person's immortal flame. There's oneness. The ability to not be overcome by sexual guile, this mire of lust, this mire of the yearning. So you're gaining the ability to not be overcome by that. So this should make that choice a little bit easier for you to make. Perception to see through tricksters and cheats. So this might be where some of this indecision is coming from, is there is within all of us, there is untrusting nature of the mind. This is the way the mind is wired. It's constantly looking for a threat. But you are getting the perception to see through that lens, see past that lens. Knowledge of when it's appropriate to give preferential treatment. So you're getting the knowledge of when it's appropriate to engage in this way. So do stay open to the wisdom of the divine. Also, we have some moons here, so pay really close attention to the planets and the transits, the moon cycles, as this is all gonna play a role. Play a role in the timing of these things. All right, this is the Morgan's Tarot deck, even though it is actually an oracle deck. And on the front here, we have the Shri Yantra. This is used in a meditative practice. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius' spiritual path in October 2022. Drink gold. All right. So drink gold, this nectar of immortality that comes from this tantric engagement here. So the divine is saying, drink. This is going to be like drinking gold, this precious nectar here. This is saying, don't worry, you can do no wrong in this situation. And in a way, this person has given them themselves quite a haircut here. But it doesn't matter because they know who they are. And this is kind of speaking to this, like, you can do no wrong in this, provided you see this as for what it is, as this divine act. Now, that doesn't mean that it's just one and done type of thing. This is most definitely a love connection, and this is why. Don't worry, you can do no wrong. It's safe to step into this. Here. This is saying, what are you feeling now? And it's like this person holding a card that's holding a card that's holding the card that's holding the card into infinity. And that's kind of what it's going to be, this taste of immortality, to see this from the soul perspective. But also on another level, when this card comes out, I'm supposed to do this. Just as we sit here, if you can, close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, and really look, what are you feeling right now at this very moment? Really look at that and examine it. See it from all angles. And as you're seeing this feeling, notice that you are a step away from it. To look at it, you're not actually in the emotion. You are what is looking at the emotion. And now ask yourself, what is looking? What can see the activity of the mind and the emotions, and that is actually separate from these things? What is that? Who is that? All right. Let's move on. This is the Thoth deck. Please give us 3 cards for what is some hindrances on Aquarius's spiritual path in October 2022. What are the hindrances? Six of Swords, the Lust card, one more. One more. All right. The Adjustment card. All right. So this is the Six of Swords, but they are calling it the Science card here. So this is reading being too logical and analytical in this decision-making process. You really got to open your heart here to make this decision. Making this decision with the heart and not the intellect. And this is why this is kind of hard, because you're coming really strong with this intellectual ability right now. And the Spirit is asking you to kind of put these swords down and make this decision from your heart space here. Then we have the Lust card. So this mire of the yearning of lust. Lust is great, don't get me wrong. But it's this yearning, the need for it, that becomes the issue here. And that can kind of drag us down a little bit and take us off our path a little bit. And so being too attached to the lust is also going to be a hindrance. Now, you are kind of on a trajectory here, and to kind of open this heart, put your guard down a little bit, and engage with this individual is going to be an adjustment for you. Because this kind of shows that you're kind of about your manifestations, you're about your business here. And so this is going to be a slight adjustment, and to not let this adjustment rock you here. Don't let the adjustment keep you from making this decision here. Please give us 2 or 3 cards. 2 or 3 cards for what is on Aquarius' spiritual path for October 2022. Thank you. So we have the Selkie. One more, please. Thank you. A lot of people have gotten this Architect. A lot of signs have gotten this Architect card. It's not bent. It's not sticky. It just keeps coming out. And that seems to be how it is in these cycles. There is like a theme of a certain style of card that pops out, because we are all connected in that way. So the Selkie is a shapeshifter. It sheds its skin and becomes this new form here. And when you make this decision, you are in a lot of ways going to be doing this shape-shifting of your energy. This is also going to shape-shift the way that you're perceived in this leadership role. And because you are a trendsetter, others will follow suit. So the Spirit is wanting you to know that people are going to copy this behavior. And the Spirit is saying, pay that no mind and just do what you want to do. Follow your heart. And then we have the Architect card. So this has been divinely designed specifically for you. You're right where you're supposed to be. But because you are heavily engaged in manifestation, this is also a co-creation. You have also manifested this. And I feel like this is the secret of your innermost heart, that you are, in fact, manifesting this. And the Spirit is wanting you to know that this is not only okay, but this is perfectly natural, and this is of a divine nature. Everything is. All right, let's go here. Let's get couple messages from the Oracle of Rama deck. First, we pick a divine guide card that are numbered, and then we get a card or a couple messages from the Greater Oracle of Rama deck. And we shuffle these until one rides high or refuses to shuffle back in. Stands out in some way. And these are all numbered, and so are the messages, and that's how we get the messages. Okay. We have Rama. He's the hero. He's also the divine incarnate in the story of the Ramayana. And this card bears the number 4. So 4 is the number of stability here. So the Spirit is telling you that, to let you know that making this decision to step into this is not going to rock your stability. You're still going to have your stability, whatever that means to you. So please give us 2 or 3 messages for what is on Aquarius's spiritual path in October 2022. Two or 3 cards, please. Thank you. Goodness rising. One or 2 more cards, please. I felt like one fell out. All right. All right. That was strange. All right. Ooh, you tricked me. Okay. Tricky. All right. We have Goodness Rising. It says, harmonious communication flows. So when you open up to this individual, you're going to find this, like it says, harmonious communication flowing. There's going to be a flow to this energy. It's going to be undeniable in that regard there. There's a great loss. So a great loss occurs. One's way is lost as well. So this is speaking that when you do make this choice, there is going to be someone on your team, it feels like, that is going to have an issue with this connection that you've found here. And this is going to be a great loss because you love this team. And it says one's way is lost as well. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this may spark someone else to lose their way, because this is part of your path here. But someone else may not understand that. It says hope. Let go of doubt. Your troubles will be dissolved. So this indecision here stems from doubt. So it's saying let go of doubt. Your troubles will be dissolved here. And this also goes for this loss here. This is saying, it says, meditate on teachers and higher powers. So I feel like that is what you were doing, and it does appear that you are going to continue to do that, and it's really wanting to highlight that. I think that's the first time that card has ever come out in these readings. So let's get 3 cards. We'll split the deck 3 times and take the tops of the splits. We have yellow, red, purple. There's 1, please. It says 1 step at a time here. So on your path, on your decisions here, engaging with this individual, take things 1 step at a time. There's no need to rush anything. Just go at your own pace here. This 2, this is 1. So jealousy, this great loss of somebody on your team. Somebody is jealous of this new person because they thought that they might be the one to capture your heart here, and so they are quite jealous. They're red with jealousy here. Then we have go deeper. So again, meditate on teachers and higher powers here. Go deeper into the heart here. Go deeper into this, what are you feeling now? Sit with that for some time. All right, 3 cards, please. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with for what is on their spiritual path in October 2022? 3 cards for a parting message. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with? The Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. Seven of Swords. At the bottom we have the King of Wands here. Kind of stuck. So the Knight of Swords. When you do make this decision, you are going to be really moving forward with a lot of ambition. You, in a lot of ways, you are holding back, but inside you're coming in kind of hot. So the Spirit is reminding you again, take this one step at a time. There's no need to rush into this. What is meant to be will be. And then we have the Hierophant. So in a lot of ways, now to some traditions this wouldn't appear this way, but this is actually a spiritual level up. The Hierophant in these spiritual path readings, soul path readings, this is a level up here. This is also reminding you that just for some reassurance, you may want to consult someone's advice here. Someone that you respect and that you feel is on the level to like answer those questions for you. So also this seeking spiritual guidance from your guides in the quiet of night, asking out here. And with the keys, now this wouldn't normally be read this way, but this person, in a lot of ways, has the key to your heart here. But the Spirit is wanting you to open your heart first. This will help make you feel that you are a little bit more in control of this process here, which I feel like is quite important for you to feel like you have some level of control over this type of energy here. We have the Seven of Swords. So you are moving with you're moving strategically here. You are like this one step at a time. But again, the Spirit is saying, don't be too logical. Yes, be strategic. Choose the right timing here. And always follow your heart in this. And then we have the King of Wands here. So this is kind of speaking to your nature as this born leader. Here, you are in a lot of ways a visionary amongst your peers here. And again, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you are this born leader amongst your peers. But with the Page of Pentacles, you are embarking on this new path here. Something that you've manifested and that is actually going to bring you a lot of emotional and spiritual abundance here. We have the Devil card. So there is this lust energy, feeling trapped by these attachments that keeps kind of bubbling up in this reading here. So this temptation here. So there is this temptation, and what has you bound here, and really why this devil is sitting here, is not because of the lust itself. It's because of the attachment. And the attachment creates this mire of lust, this yearning, this being bound. I need this. I need them. I must have this type of energy. This is what has these people bound to this this black box down here. So the Spirit is saying, let go of this attachment to it. Then we have the Ace of Swords. So you are coming in, again, like mentally strong. You're coming in with truth. You're speaking your truth. You're stepping forward in truth. And you're also having this breakthrough of success here. And this is being handed to you by the divine. Almost like you're dropping one of these swords, you're taking it, the other one, and you're cutting through anything that is keeping you from this energy down here. Try not to see what else is underneath there. And we have the Magician here. So you are coming with all the resources available. You possess all of them here. You're coming in really strong and powerful. You are manifesting what you want. You're very determined to get it. And when you make this decision, you are taking inspired action towards what you want here. This can also speak of magic here. So in a lot of ways, now this might upset some people, but in a lot of ways, Tantra shares a lot in common with many magical traditions. So there is this air of magic here. And this has the infinity symbol. So this nectar of immortality. Here, when you drink of this gold, of this connection here. And you're definitely coming with some magic. All right, I think we're going to leave this reading here. Aquariuses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. This all looks pretty good. This October should be interesting for you. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean so much. And again, Aquarius, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace. Aquarius.